Good morning, dear students. Hope you all are fit and fine, beta. Yes, students, today we are going to start a new chapter that is my experiments with truth, written by Mahatma Gandhi, or we can say Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. So, students, before we start this chapter, let's begin with a pre-reading task first of all. To err is human. It means, students, it's natural for human beings to make mistakes. All human beings make mistakes, students. But the best of the lot learn from their mistakes and improve. Now, students, have you ever made any mistake? And what did you learn from it, students? What did you learn from it? Yes, students, I often make mistake and students, I learned not to make the same mistake again. We should not repeat that mistake, students. Okay? And students, what do you do when you find a drawback or weakness? Or we can say, what do you do when you find an error in yourself? अगर बेटा आपसे कोई गलती हो जाती है या आप में कोई वीकनेस है तो बेटा क्या करेंगे आप? Try to improve yourself. Try to forget it and don't care at all. Try to hide it from others. क्या आप औरों से छुपाना चाहेंगे बेटा अपने मिस्टेक्स को, अपनी वीकनेस को? और ट्राई टू ले द ब्लेम ऑन अदर्स. ये स्टूडेंट्स औरों के ऊपर ब्लेम करेंगे कि नहीं उनकी वजह से ऐसा हुआ है. स्टूडेंट्स वी शुड ट्राई टू इम्प्रूव. ओके, वी शुड नॉट ब्लेम ऑन others. Okay, we should try to improve, students. We should learn from our mistakes. Okay, beta. So students, now move on to the chapter. Now read this extract from Gandhiji's autobiography, My Experiments with Truth. Now students, do you know what is autobiography? Beta, an autobiography is the story of a person's life written by that person. Or we can say, students, when I will write about my own life. जब बेटा मैं अपनी लाइफ के बारे में खुद कुछ लिख रही हूँ बेटा, my achievements, my career, okay, that will be known as autobiography. Okay, students. Now, students, similarly, students, here this chapter is an autobiography of Gandhiji. And students, in this chapter, Mahatma Gandhiji narrates some of the incidents of his life which had left a great impression on his mind. He also tells us students that about some of the mistakes he had committed when he was young. Now, students, let's read the chapter. I must have been 7 when I was put into a primary school, and I can well recollect those days, including the names of other particulars of the teachers who taught me. I do not remember having ever told a lie either to my teachers or to my schoolmates. ये स्टूडेंट्स गांधी जी क्या कह रहे हैं कि उन्हें कभी ये चीज़ याद नहीं आती है कि कभी भी उन्होंने अपने टीचर्स को या स्कूलमेट्स को झूठ बोला होगा. आई यूज टू बी वेरी शाई. शाई का मीनिंग स्टूडेंट्स क्या होता है? वी कैन से हु अवॉइड फ्रेंड सर्कल. ठीक है, जो फ्रेंड्स कंपनी को अवॉइड करते हैं. ओके, आई यूज टू बी वेरी शाई. गांधी जी वॉज अ वेरी शाई नेचर, स्टूडेंट्स. ओके, आई यूज टू बी वेरी शाई एंड अवॉइडेड ऑल कंपनी. कंपनी मीन्स ये स्टूडेंट्स फ्रेंड सर्कल. ओके, वो बहुत शाई नेचर के थे और किसी भी तरह की कंपनी को बेटा अवॉइड करते थे. My books and my lessons were my sole companions. Okay, students. Sole companions means, students, partners. Companions means partners. उनकी बुक्स और उनके लेसन ही सिर्फ जो है वो क्या थे स्टूडेंट्स? उनके पार्टनर्स थे और वी कैन से फ्रेंड्स थे. To be at school at the stroke of the hour and to run back home as soon as the school closed, that was my daily habit. Yes, students, Gandhi ji was punctual. Gandhi ji बहुत punctual थे बेटा. How can we see that? To be at school at the stroke of the hour and to run back home. It shows that he was very punctual. Now, two incidents belonging to this period have always clung to my memory. As a rule, I had a distaste for any reading beyond my school books. बेटा गांधी जी को जो है रीडिंग पसंद नहीं थी. वो सिर्फ अपने स्कूल की बुक्स पढ़ना चाहते थे बेटा. वी कैन से टेक्स्ट बुक्स और स्कूल बुक्स. ठीक है, But somehow students, my eyes fell on a book purchased by my father. But students, उनके फादर ने एक बुक परचेज की और किसी तरीके से जो है बेटा गांधी जी ने उसे देखा. एंड व्हाट वाज द नेम ऑफ दैट बुक स्टूडेंट? इट वाज शर्वना पितृभक्ति नाटका, अ प्ले अबाउट शर्वना's डिवोशन टू हिज पेरेंट्स. बुक का नेम क्या था स्टूडेंट? शर्वना पितृभक्ति नाटका. आई रेड इट विद इंटेंस इंटरेस्ट. गांधी जी ने इसे बहुत इंटरेस्ट के साथ बेटा उस बुक को रीड करा, जबकि उन्हें और कोई बुक्स पसंद नहीं थी बेटा, बट फिर भी उन्होंने इसे बहुत अच्छे से इंटरेस्ट से रीड करा बेटा. वन पिक्चर इन द बुक शॉप शेयरिंग one picture in the book showed Sharvana carrying his parents on the pilgrimage. Now students, see how Sharvana Kumar is carrying his parents. And student, this particular image has changed his life. Or we can say that one picture of that book has changed Gandhiji's life totally. It left an undying impression on his mind, students. Okay? The book and the picture left an undying impression on my mind. Undying का meaning students क्या होते हैं? Which we can say immortal, which cannot die, जो कभी ख़त्म नहीं होता, ऐसा impression. ठीक है? The book and the picture left an undying impression on my mind. Here is an example for you to copy. I said to myself. Yes, students, as we know that when Mahatma Gandhi ji was admitted to primary school at the age of 7, at that time, students, he was very shy and his books were his only friends. He did not like to read any other books apart from his textbooks, or we can say school books. But once, students, he came across a book named Sharvana Pitribhakti Natka, which left a great impression upon him. And students, he copied the example of Sharvana and decided to become like Sharvan Kumar. Now students, another similar play, Harish Chandra, captured my heart. Why should not all be truthful like हरीश चंद्रा? उन्होंने क्या सोचा कि क्यों नहीं सभी ऐसे होते हैं जैसे हरीश चंद्रा हैं, क्यों नहीं सभी ऐसे सच बोलें? Was a question I asked myself day and night. To follow truth and to go through all ordeals. Ordeals का meaning students क्या होता है? Painful experiences. Harish Chandra went through was the one ideal it inspired in me. Yes, beta. Harish Chandra went through many painful experiences, but students, he always spoke truth. Whatever the condition might be, or we can say whatever the circumstances might be, he always spoke truth. And that's why students, Gandhiji also decided to speak truth. So students, he also decided to become like Harish Chandra. Now students, hope you all have understood well. Now beta, read next half of the chapter and try to understand. Thanks beta and have a nice day. Bye bye.